saying, I am doing amazing, which is exactly what people say when they are in fact not doing amazing. Like if someone asks, how are you, and you say, amazing! You're either on the best day of your life, or you're on some sort of medication that's about to wear off. Let's be real, this is Sacramento, most of you are probably the second one. I've started reading motivational quotes. You know the type, keep your face toward the sunshine and shadows will always fall behind you. Or, I exist as I am and that is enough. But none of those had the right kick. So I came up with a new one, well, new-ish one. Shoot for the moon, and even if you miss, you'll be dead in the vacuum of space in under 3 minutes. Del Rio. So that's the intro. I'm Nyx Del Rio. I've been performing stand-up comedy for about a year now, and I hope you enjoy the show. Okay. I've been thinking a lot about purpose lately. You know that big dumb question, why are we here? And I don't mean here at Comedy Spot. You saw a poster, tickets were cheap, and you were mildly curious if anyone would have a mental breakdown, which is very possible. No, I mean here, existence, like why? What's the point? And don't tell me it's define happiness. I've met happy people before. They are insufferable. You ever see someone so happy, you just want to gently nudge them into traffic, causing them to get hit by a truck? Not to hurt them, just to reset them. No. Can we talk about small talk? How's the weather? It's hell, that's how it is. The sky is either melting or freezing. But you can't say it. You gotta be like, oh yeah, there's a nice breeze outside while a snowstorm rages behind you. But I was at the school camp out, and one of the games we played was a game called World Tours. Has anyone played that game? No. Okay. Basically, for anybody who doesn't know, in the game, you get a prompt, such as World's Worst Plumber or World's Worst Magician. And you gotta act it out with the other actors on the stage. Who else would you be acting out with? I got World's Worst Teacher. So I started explaining the Twilight books to the kindergartners. And eventually one of the kindergartners, don't worry, they were high schoolers, they come up to me and asked, why do you have Viagra in your desk? Here's the thing though. I get Advil and Viagra confused. So I said, without thinking, quote, to deal with all you children. I'm going to let that one sink in for a minute, once I realized it was too late. I want to talk about my ex for a second. I know, terrifying topic. This dude manipulated me into sex. Which is already a wild thinking process, but what really stuck with me was how casually he admitted it. Before it happened, I said, I don't know, man, it's so manipulative. And he responded, oh, don't worry, I feel manipulative too. What the fuck does that mean? We're not seeking fucking Outlook calendars here. We're not, like, reaching emotional honesty together. No? So I want to talk about my grandpa. We call him T-Bone. This man is chaotic neutral incarnate. Do you think you know chaos? You've never seen a 70-year-old man silently dig through a convenience store trash can like he's Indiana Jones hunting for lottery tickets. And maybe, has he ever won? Maybe. I've never seen it. But the thrill is in the hunt, not the prize. That's Grandpa T-Bone's logic. And it's not just lottery tickets. My aunt threw away old picture frames once. And my grandpa, he rescued them for future use. Future use! What kind of COVID 2.0 apocalypse will only be saved by discarded picture frames? Somebody tell me. So, this next part is a little rough, but it's important because you can never really escape the truth. The thoughts that weigh on your mind. So 4 months ago, I was in a manipulative relationship, as I hinted at earlier. And it ended pretty badly. I was in a really bad spot. And it got to the point at multiple times that I genuinely didn't want to live anymore. At the time, I couldn't even get up in the morning because I no longer had a purpose. Life no longer gave me a purpose. But I learned something important that month. Life will kick you to the curb whenever it gets the chance. So I had the realization that life doesn't give you a purpose until you make your own. So that's what I did. I wrote more stories, fixed more coffee, I wrote more stories, fixed more computers, drank more coffee, and eventually scheduled this show. So those ultimately meaningless, give yourself a round of applause because you made it through the day and that's better than most people did. Thank you.
Going for Nicholas, ladies and gentlemen.